game in the Lancashire Derby against Blackburn Rovers. The Preston player had a moment of madness when he decided to bite Owen Beck in their goalless draw almost a month ago. Over to the world of cricket as the England team prepare for the 3-test tour of Pakistan. Last test series in Pakistan was a 3-0 whitewash for England in the 22-23 season, so the Three Lions squad are hoping to replicate this win in the upcoming tests. Ex-England captain Nasser Hussain has hinted on Durham quick bowler Bryden Cast to replace injured English striker Mark Wood, who is out for the rest of the year. More injuries for England cricket national team as captain Ben Stokes is in doubt for the first test against Pakistan in the upcoming test. The England player has not played since the end of July, and it's unsure as he continues to recover from a hamstring injury. The 33-year-old missed out on the last victory against Sri Lanka due to the same reoccurring hamstring. Two-time Olympic gold medalist Kayla Harrison prepares for second fight against Ketlin Vieira at UFC 307. The winner will have a shot at bantamweight title, with the likes of Raquel Pennington and Juliana Pena also on the card. Harrison, or should I say the uncrowned queen, as she calls herself, responding to Pena claiming she's inexperienced by stating, "I won 2 Olympic gold medals and I've been doing this since I was 6 years old. You started your career in 2009, R2 and 5. I started in 2018 and I'm 17-1. Official Sports Hub went to Stoneham Sports Complex to discuss the challenges surrounding amateur football with local side AFC Solent United.
Getting pitches, stuff like that, getting equipment, players being able to pay their way throughout the season. I think that's probably a huge thing I think we go for every year.
Yeah, our home games are never been more expensive, around over 100 quid for a home game. We need equipment, these training grounds aren't cheap either, so we need it basically as the bare minimum to run the club is around that, and anything on top of that is stuff we've got to find ourselves, so yeah, that's a big challenge.
Manchester United scrape a draw against Portuguese side Porto in a 3-3 game. The Red Devils were down to 10 men in the 81st minute after attacking midfielder Bruno Fernandes received his second red card in a row after a high challenge. Luckily for them, Harry Maguire scored a brilliant header in the last minute of the game to secure a point for the Reds. England Golf recently announced the use of winter golf rules to be allowed all year due to adverse weather conditions. Coming up, Ollie Price travelled to a local golf course to demonstrate this new rule and get some reactions from some of the golf course members. On to boxing now, as young English boxer is set to defend his featherweight title tomorrow night. The Liverpudlian is set to fight Ronnie Rios, an experienced fighter with a record of 34 wins and 4 losses. Ball is excited to defend his title and undefeated record, telling a reporter, "Fighting in my home city, this is where it all started. Feels good to be fighting here as a world champion." Now let's take a quick look at the new Solent team created by player-manager Josh Bozanjani. Russell Martin has had a tough start to the season as the Saints boss has not won in his first 6 Premier League games. Southampton is currently sitting second from bottom in the Premier League with only 1 point. Their opponent Arsenal sit on the other end of the table, currently undefeated. Can Saints be the first team to beat Arsenal, or will it be more misery for Martin? Lee Carsley has named his England squad for the upcoming internationals. Despite suffering a minor injury, Dominic Solanke has had an impressive start to the season with 4 goals and assists in 6 games. As a result of this, Tottenham Hotspur's new striker has had his first England call-up, as well as Cole Palmer and Jude Bellingham returning for the Three Lions. Back to the Europa League, Tottenham Hotspur were victorious as they grabbed 3 points against Ferencváros. Brennan Johnson scored to secure the win and give the North London side the 3 points. The young Welsh winger has now scored 5 goals in 5 games. Back to cricket now, the ICC Women's T20 World Cup kicked off yesterday with a win for Pakistan and Bangladesh, winning their first group stage game so far against Sri Lanka and Scotland. We will be going live from the Utilita Bowl with Abby at 3:30, who will be joined by ex-England captain Charlotte Edwards to discuss more. Atlanta Falcons beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a thrilling overtime win. Falcons quarterback Kirk Cousins inspired his team to a win with an impressive personal career high of 509 yards and 4 touchdowns. Falcons were up by 3 points towards the end of the fourth quarter, managing to secure an overtime win 36-30. That's all for now, but don't forget to check out our website, Solent Sports News, for more live updates, and I'll see you at 3:30.